2, 1. We are live, baby.
All righty, everybody. Welcome to the Broken Millennial Podcast, where us, as millennials, have gone through 2 wars, an attack on our nation, a recession, a pandemic, inflation, Donald Trump as our president, and rising home prices, but no Diddy parties. I'm Evan. We're back again here with my awesome co-host, JB, a.k.a. Jeremy, and Paul, a.k.a. Pookie, as I like to call him.
Oh, yeah.
So welcome back. Obviously, as you guys know, we used to be Speaker Piece, but as you guys can see from these logos here, we switched it up a little bit. And this is now the Broken Millennials Podcast. Obviously, us all being millennials. We've been through a lot, as you noticed in that intro. So obviously, I want to it's good to catch up with you guys. It's good that we almost put this together, what seems like in a short amount of time. So I want to catch up with y'all, see what you guys have been up to. So Jeremy, I'm going to start off with you, man. What's been going on since we kind of last done Speak Your Piece? I think last time we did Speak Your Piece was November. Almost been a year.
Has it been November?
Oh, shit.
October, November, something like that. It's been a minute.
It's been a hot minute. I couldn't even keep up, honestly, at all with how long it's been and everything. All I know is that I missed the hell out of you guys. That's for damn sure. You know that. Yeah. But man, I mean, life's just been happening, dude. Like, we sat here and I'm pretty sure we got new jobs and everything as well too. I've added on another job as well. I'm working for iHeartRadio now, doing weather and traffic. I'm still at Woodward. And, this whole Lions and even the Tiger season now has started to pick up some steam. So we've just been super busy trying to stay on top of everything that they're doing watch parties, trying to support both of these teams at the same time, while also still trying to have a real life at home as well, too, which is somewhat been of a struggle as well, too. But, hey, we're somehow making it through this somehow, some way. So I'm just happy to be a part of this. I'm just happy to be back with you guys, man.
Right.
I know. Same here. So, Paul, what you been up to, man, since we last shot Speak Your Piece?
Oh, my gosh. Just, dealing with fatherhood, dealing with crazy ass little boy named Jackson that I have. Watching him grow was awesome. And then, just freaking working and, yeah, living life to the absolute minimalist,
Not living life to the fullest, living life to the minimalist. Oh shit, that's awesome. Well, Jeremy, it's been a minute since I've seen you. Paul and I kind of have this tradition where it started kind of the end of last season, I guess I want to say. End of last season.
When we were doing the playoff run and then the national championship run.
Yeah, so Paul and I got together. Paul and I got together during the postseason run with the Lions last year, and watching the Michigan take home the national championship. You know what I'm saying?
You guys got like a couple months to sit here and keep celebrating this, because I'm gonna tell you right now, it is all downhill. You can see that.
Whenever Michigan State wins, we'll let you bask in that glory, but let us have our moment. Let us have our moment.
You mean if they ever win? Get the hell out of here.
If whatever that is,
we'll be back up there eventually.
Eventually, we'll get there.
Yeah, maybe about 20 years. It's fine.
Maybe I'll have a little salt and pepper in this. I don't know, but who knows?
Maybe y'all
have 2 kids by the time there.
Maybe if y'all quit stabbing and shooting folks, we'll fucking talk about that.
We're not stabbing and shooting anybody. Like all that is behind us. It's in the past. That was
poking and throwing, Paul. Poking and throwing, not stabbing and shooting.
That was in the past. That was with Tuck coming. Tuck is gone. He came and left.
Oh, okay.
So a little update, for you. Paul's seen me see me frequently, so there's really no
too much.
So a little too much, right? That's why he doesn't tell me that he misses me, because he sees me all the fucking time. But
right.
Does he miss me when I'm not there? That's the question. But yeah, a little bit. But no, adopted another dog, so now I got 3 dogs here, as y'all can see.
3, damn.
I got three here. So that's my newest one, Lily. So we got her about 4 months ago, and it's been chaos ever since, but it's good chaos though. So still at the same workplace, Started an LLC, which hasn't really done anything really. Honestly, it's tough to work a 9 to 5 and then still have energy for family and all this other stuff, Jeremy, as you were mentioning. So it's been kind of hard to kind of get that off the ground. And, it takes a lot of energy and stuff has to be sacrificed. And I don't think I'm ready for all that sacrifice. I don't have the energy as much as I used to, but
back in my day.
Back in my day. But no, everything's good, man. I'm really excited for this podcast to kind of take off and go from here. So, and I figured this is a perfect segue to kind of tell everybody what this podcast is about. It is literally shooting the shit, talking sports, talking pop culture, talking whatever, making more relatable to the people, and really just kind of not make it so sports focused anymore. Really just kind of so everybody can hop in, we got a lot of millennials that are, our friends. So hopefully this is relatable. So, hence the intro, the recession, inflation, all that other shit. So we really just trying to make a podcast that's relatable and anybody can kind of pick up on and not have it so focused on everything. So, yeah, that's where we've been at. So
yeah. I'm impressed how quick this all came together. I swear it was like a week ago. We were just talking about this, and look at us now. We're ready to roll.
And Jeremy, kudos to you because as with Speaker Piece and now with this, man, you're the orchestrator behind it. You're the team captain here. And Paul and I, we're just, we're the assistant coaches here. So
man, I couldn't do any of this without you guys.
Yeah, yeah. Perfectly said.
I'm Kevin, though. You're Bob. It's fine.
I'm Kevin, you're Bob.
Don't fucking follow me, so you can call me whoever you want. But
man, I started drinking coffee and shit.
Is that an Incredible Hulk mug?
Well, it's all the Avengers actually.
Oh, that's dope. I saw Spider-Man on there. I like that.
Oh yeah, Spidey's on the back.
Crispy. So I know we talked about it's not going to be so sports focused, but we will be talking about sports. So obviously, Paul
talk about everyday shit.
Yeah, Paul is the sports dude. We're all sports dudes, but I think Paul is the he's the hockey dude. He's more the baseball dude. So and with the Tigers, kind of.
I don't know about hockey so much anymore. I don't watch that, but I keep up on baseball. So
yeah. So, but you're more hockey than us. I can tell you that. Right?
Yeah,
no, yeah. I can't tell you.
I know enough.
I can't tell you. I know Red Wings got smacked in that first game.
Yep.
But, yeah. We're going to start off on more of a positive note. Something that hasn't happened since was it the last 10 years? Tigers are in the postseason, and something I haven't been following for quite some time. But my boss got me into Tigers postseason. So Tigers play Game 5 today. This is a winner takes all, so to advance to the American League Championship Series to face the Yankees
on 1:08 p.m.
1:08. Yep, they play at 1:08.
They moved up the time too. That was weird.
Yeah, so I think they changed the weather.
Nah.
So, but yeah, what are you guys' predictions? I was watching Game 4. What was it? Not yesterday. Thursday. Yeah, it was Thursday. That was Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday.
I don't even know what day it is. Yeah, it was Thursday. I was watching it, and I saw Kerry Carpenter go down with an injury.
Hamstring.
Yeah, hamstring. And then I'm gonna, like I said, I don't know much about baseball, but or I'm not having been keeping track. But this phenom that everyone's talking about, Job, he ain't ready for the postseason.
No,
I've seen him in a few appearances. He ain't ready for the postseason. The dude's only 22 years old. He's supposed to be, he's a third-round pick back in 2021, I believe it was. This dude ain't ready. This dude ain't ready for the big time. I've seen flashes of what he can do, but
he's got a fastball. That's pretty much it. He has no control. He doesn't know how to do anything meaningful as of yet on the mound, but he'll, give him another spring training. I think he'll be good. But yeah, Sucks that Kerry Carpenter's out this game. He's like was our big bat. So we just got to rely on our, bench players. Hopefully, Schoolball, which sucks that we didn't win the last game because Schoolball, whenever he's on more than 6 days rest, he's like almost undefeated. So this year, yeah, sucks that we got to start him again before if we win today and go into the CS. But I mean, he's our best shot at winning. So he'll keep the runs to a low, and then we just gotta make some offense. Hopefully.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully we can get this done because I know everyone was kind of hoping that they just kind of knocked off the Guardians in the past game. But yeah, you got Scooble back on the mound again. And I mean, I know he's going to get the job done. He knows what he has to do to advance this team a lot more, which now I'm even more nervous that you got to face the fucking Yankees now after they get this win. So that's going to suck even more. But yeah, I agree with you, Evan. Jackson Jobe is not ready for this spotlight. I seen him up there on the mound, and the dude looked like a deer in the headlights. Like, I'm sorry, my man was scared. And it could show on his face. He was nervous. Like, I don't know what I'm doing out here, coach, but I'm going to do my best job. But it just like Gary Carpenter went down and everything. But like I was telling everyone at Wilbur, you got to rally around the guys that you have right then and there. Like, build that together a little bit more, and you know what, you can get this win. It just depends on who's going to step up in the absence of Kerry Carpenter. That's the thing.
Yeah, a lot of our bench players have stepped up. Perez stepped up big. Riley Green's obviously Riley Green's is not a bench player, but Riley Green has been phenomenal.
McKinstry.
Yeah, McKinstry.
Oh hell yeah.
And then was it Meadows?
Parker Meadows.
Yeah, Parker Meadows has been phenomenal as well. So that's been huge. Like I said, I haven't been paying attention much to the Tigers, but my boss got me into it, and that was he's like, I'm going to get you into the Tigers this year. And, since I work for Michigan Humane, we do Bark in the Parks, and, where everyone brings their dogs, stuff like that. So I set up for those events. And when I was packing up one night and walking through Comerica Park, man, in one of those games, I swear it was so electric. It was contagious. And as I was walking through, I'm like, oh yeah, I like this feeling a lot. So it's made me excited for the Tigers, this season, obviously, and it's made me excited for next season. Obviously, I'll admit, I'm not going to be one of those people that are going to watch every single game, follow every single thing, but I'm going to be kind of, from now on, I'll be checking in on the Tigers next season. And when it gets closer to season, that's when I'll kind of pay more attention to it. But it's a long season. It's 160. I don't have time to watch every single game, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we do predictions on this game?
Yeah,
why not?
All right. Obviously, we're all going to go with Tigers, but I think it's going to be another good game. So I think it's going to be 5-3 Tigers.
Ooh, 5-3.
Giving them the 3 runs on Scooble?
I'm not going to say Scooble. I think once they take Scooble off. But if they take
a good game, you'll be at least 7 innings.
You never know. It doesn't take much.
Our bullpen's been decent. That
Best has been huge.
That
Brisky.
Brisky guy.
Brisky.
That's a damn baseball name, dude.
That's a hell of a name.
That's a hell of a name.
So have you guys seen was it Jake Rogers, our catcher?
The mustache? Yeah.
Have you seen him run?
Yeah.
It's terrible.
He looks like he runs angry and he snaps. He's like a little kid when he runs. He's like
kind of looks like Kyler Murray running. That's what it is.
Yeah, it kind of looks like Mario, when you run in the game with Mario, like Super Mario 64. That's how he runs. That's how he runs. So, all right, so I'm sidetracking this. So all right, I say
5-3.
I don't mind that. I think I'm going like 4-2. Like I think 3 runs will definitely get it done. But
I was gonna say
4
4-1.
just have that insurance,
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm like 4-1.
4-1?
Yeah. But that's if we get something going. So hopefully we can without Carpenter.
I just gotta say, like, downtown is electric right now, especially with all the watch parties we've been doing and getting content from downtown. Like, the city is starving for playoff anything. And right now, like, it is so crazy, and it's exciting too at the same time to just see everyone all together to come to Comerica Park just for historic moments like this. So it's cool.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. So I'll be checking in on that game as well today. And obviously, speaking of Tigers game, Jeremy, you brought up Devin Booker's in town for Pistons and Tigers. Saw Cade Cunningham. He dropped 25 in the preseason game, almost a triple double. Obviously, he's our shining star on the Pistons, but
poor guy.
Between the Lions, the Tigers,
the
Wings, and the Pistons.
He's like the Megatron of the Pistons.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So obviously, I'm not a Pistons fan. Haven't been for quite some time.
Lakers, we know where your allegiance lies.
Yeah, it lies with the Laker Nation. But
oh my god.
But I will say this, Bronny. I'm not 100%. I'm not even like I don't want to give him a total thumbs down, but I'm kind of like halfway where it's undecided to no.
Just give him a thumbs down.
What you're saying is he's not the chosen one.
No. It's just look, I get it. The fact that he's playing on court with his dad is absolutely huge, legendary. We'll never see it.
Give me the fucking ball, son, now.
But at the same time.
You're my kid. Give me the fucking ball.
Yeah, like if I'm playing basketball with my dad, who's LeBron James on the court, like he's inadvertently like you can't tell me that LeBron's gonna yell at him at home and
So what happens if Bronny like disrespects him? He just gets in his ass. Like, what is he doing? Like a parental thing, or is he listening?
Yeah, like business and personal. Like my son's on the court, like. You're old enough to get an ass whooping now.
You're going to listen to what I fucking say.
Right, but it's just like, hey, look, if you miss this three, you're moving out.
All of a sudden, you cut the bra and pull out the belt.
Takes his shoe, chucks it out.
Looks like LeBron's beating the shit out of Bron.
And everyone's going to be like, that ain't my daddy.
Right.
You guys know that somehow, some way, this season, that is going to spoil over and become either a storyline or something that the camera crew is going to keep an eye on. Like, look at LeBron and Bronny on the sidelines, chopping it up, seeing what they're doing, what he's doing wrong. The old Pop is trying to teach him, like, this is going to happen.
Oh, it is. And LeBron's not going to invite his son to Taco Tuesday anymore. Like
that's the only reason the Lakers can handle this shit. Any other team couldn't do this shit, I don't think.
No,
but because it's the Lakers, they can make it work better than, say, if they were in like fucking New York or Golden State or I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be. I don't think they're gonna win that much this year. I think they're gonna be like 6-7 seed in the playoffs, probably.
Yeah, I think they're gonna be fighting for another play-in spot at this rate. But because honestly,
Anthony Davis is made of glass.
Hey, last year he was solid, man. It was the most games he's played in a long time. So if he can continue that, I don't know if it's an anomaly, but I will say this: we need to get rid of Rob Pelinka.
No,
his time is done.
How do we feel about Big Cat going to New York though? New York's not going to be a team.
But they gave up. But they gave up DiVincenzo. They gave up a lot of that chemistry.
Julius Randle.
Yeah, you got Big Cat though.
Big Cat didn't do much.
Him and Brunson?
Yeah. I think something will happen there, but he just needs to be prepared for the.
No one's beating Boston because Boston's going to probably repeat again the way they're going.
I think
Boston back there.
I don't want Boston.
They're not going to repeat?
No, they ain't going to repeat.
No. Repeat. They haven't lost anybody. I don't think, right?
Say it again.
I don't think they lost anybody, did they?
No.
Well, why the fuck couldn't they go back?
I don't know, man. I'm thinking Mavs are obviously going to be a contender. I'm not going to say Clay's going to be Golden State Clay of past.
Yeah, Clay is.
He's going to have that experience. He's going He's going to
be. He's just going to be doing. He's just going to be doing what Ray Allen did in his twilight of his career and just post up in the corner and shoot threes.
Yeah, he's going to be Miami Ray Allen. That's what he's going to be.
Yeah, but that's not going to win you games. He's just going to be there. He's not going to do nothing.
But if you need a big shot, I mean, Clay, he's good, but I will say
Luka's going to be having to do it all again with Kyrie.
But you got Luka and Kyrie having an entire offseason together. All right, we're totally digressing and talking straight up fucking NBA right now. We're going back
again. That's what this whole podcast is all about.
All right,
get off topic and do whatever.
Way too early, super too early. Finals predictions. The two teams.
Oh shit.
Pistons.
No. No. Fuck no. What?
Pistons and Lakers. Bronny takes home Finals MVPs.
Oh, stop it. Stop it.
We can do Boston and Dallas.
I'd be cool with that.
Mm-hmm.
Boston winning.
Dallas winning. Fuck you.
I still like Denver. I still like Phoenix. Boston is still up there as well too.
Phoenix ain't getting over that home.
The Suns versus the Celtics, I guess.
Suns
and Celtics.
Suns.
Okay.
Yeah, Matt Ishbia is going to come out with something and make some trades. I know that.
All right.
Offer somebody $500 billion to come play. Shit.
I mean, it's better than the $3 million Dave Portnoy is trying to offer Michigan. Just saying.
That's an NIL deal, though.
It's still money to bring a quarterback to Michigan.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Paul, we're going to look to you. Wings take the L, as we mentioned on opening night. And NHL has their first female assistant coach. Y'all want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah.
So
you want to take a ball?
Oh, no, you can, because I will be honest with you. I did not watch the game, so I don't know anything about the Red Wings game. But I know about the female coach, which is cool.
All right, Paul, talk to that then. Talk about that then. NHL's first female assistant coach.
Paul?
Hello?
Paul? You just went black on us, Paul. What happened?
What the fuck?
Good? Now you're back.
Okay.
Oh, he's reaching boomer stage. He doesn't know how to work the phone.
My God.
How do you work this? How do you do this?
This really is going with the theme of our show now.
Son, how you work this phone here?
Right.
Hey,
how you work this
iPhone thingy? How do you work this? How do you work this right here?
We're all wearing glasses too.
Hey, someone keep calling me, asking me if I want to donate to Kamala Harris's thing. All I need is my debit card. How do I do that?
I need to give me one of them consumer cellular lines, you know.
Oh, all right. Quick story. So my grandpa, I love my grandpa to death. My grandpa is 97 years old, right? And he is fully there, right? And he goes down to Arizona every single, like, the first cold wind that comes in, he's gone. He's a snowbird, right? And we're at dinner one time, and he got a phone call, and it was clearly a spam, right? But my grandpa, keep in mind, my grandpa's 97. He answers the phone, and no, I was showing him the house, and he's like, "No, lady, this is the third time that you've called. No, I don't want to buy any health insurance. I already have health insurance." And then he's like,
it's already going.
In his way, he's going off on this spam caller, this spam caller. And I'm like, "Oh, Grandpa," I'm like, "It's clearly spam. You don't answer a number you don't recognize." Right. And he's like, "No," and my grandpa doesn't cuss or anything like that. And he's like, he's like, "Please stop calling here. Goodbye." That was his way of basically saying, like, "Fuck you, bye." But it's like that for me,
it's amazing.
That was amazing to watch, because I'm like, I hope I'm glad he's all there. I'm really glad, but I hope I have all my, cognitive function when I'm 97 years old. But
Right.
hopefully I'm able to tell what's a spam and what's not. All right. All right. So, Paul, let's talk about that NHL first female assistant coach before once you get your phone figured out here.
Oh, it's figured out. So, as far as I know, is it what, Seattle or Utah she's on?
Seattle, the Kraken.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, okay. Yeah, first time in, I think, obviously league history that she's coached, and it's very progressive. Hopefully, more teams do more big roles like this with female and any other, minority you want to call it. It's awesome for the sport, and I heard she did a hell of a job too. So, this is really good, and yeah, hopefully more and more teams do more and more things with that type of deal.
Yeah, that's always a good thing for sure. Jeremy, you want to weigh in on that?
Yeah, I definitely like that the NHL has become so progressive as it is right now, especially adding this, female assistant coach as well too. Like eventually, soon enough, you will see that first head coach. I don't know what league is going to have it, whether it's football, NBA, NHL, whatever that is. But I still admire that they have become so progressive to
I do know, don't they do a lot? Don't a lot of teams do like a Pride Night too?
That I don't know.
I've seen
they do like female, and it depends on the league. Like some do like a Pride Night, some do like a female champion night, something like that.
I've seen a few jerseys where they celebrate one night and they have like the whatever, I forgot, whatever team, they do like a rainbow on their logo, and that's kind of cool. So like you don't see other leagues doing that. That's
Yeah. No, I mean I don't see Lions, I don't see Tigers. No. I don't see a lot of the football. I don't see a lot of football teams. Maybe they'll do like a pride recognition night or something like that, but I don't think they actually have merchandise where.
Oh yeah, no, you can go.
Yeah.
There's a few teams you can buy them. It's pretty cool.
I'm sure you can get them customized too as well. But shout out to the female first assistant head coach in the NHL, Jessica Campbell. That's her name, by the way. If you haven't, look her up on Instagram or these socials as well too. I mean, pretty good looking chick too as well. I might have to get her jersey. Just saying.
Hey.
All right, fellas, let's move on. We'll briefly talk about Wolverines and Spartans, as we mentioned earlier. Wolverines. What are we now? What, 3-2?
Yeah.
Yeah, 3-2. So we dropped one game to Texas. We dropped the last game to Washington. I was working, so I couldn't watch the Washington game. But obviously, in a rematch of the national championship, Wolverines couldn't get it done. And since I don't really care about this team, what are the Spartans like?
They're like 3-3.
Okay, 3-3. Okay.
Right.
So obviously, not the greatest seasons for each of our teams, especially.
Well, I mean, this is what state's used to, though. It's fine.
Huh?
So this is what state's used to, though. It's fine. We're not used to this kind of deal.
Yes. I knew that was coming. Yeah.
So national champions, we're kind of riding that way, but obviously pretty much a lot of our players from the national championship team went on and went pro. You got Blake Corum with the Rams. You got J.J. McCarthy went to the Vikings and is unfortunately out for the entire season. I would have loved to see him ball, but Vikings seem to be doing just fine without J.J. Sam Darnold has had a resurgence in his career. I think Vikings are undefeated still, which is
easy to throw to Justin Jefferson.
Oh, for sure. I'm sure it was easy as hell for Matt Stafford to throw to Calvin Johnson.
You get one of us in there, I'm sure we could toss it up there too. It'll be fine.
I don't know. We're millennials, man. My shoulder might pop or something.
Probably.
No, I was trying to do a pull-up. I was trying to do pull-ups, and I heard my shoulders going. I'm like,
wait, did you hear the creaking as well too?
Yeah, I did. I did. I'm like, all right. This is getting ridiculous.
We need to get some oil for those joints there, guys.
Right. What's the
Wolverines
next game that
are.
Wolverines got?
Wolverines will be lucky to get a bowl game this year at the rate because we have no quarterback. We have no quarterback. We have none. So
you have 3.
Okay, Orgy is a running back. He's like Denard Robinson, but a little bit faster. And apparently Warren lost the ability to throw to our own team. So there's that. And then Tuttle is an old fuck who just needs to get the fuck out of the goddamn, just go back to doing groceries or something. Like he
Go
does
back
not
to doing groceries.
like he doesn't belong on the team.
We face Illinois next.
Yeah, that's their only shot at winning. Is them. I don't know. The last 3 games of the year is what Maryland, Oregon, and fucking Ohio State. So lose, 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 and yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, we're gonna get
pressed
stomped
by Maryland too.
We're gonna
the only reason why we're 3-2 right now is because of our defense. Our defense won us 2 games.
And then MSU got stomped by Oregon, and then MSU has Iowa next, and then it's MSU versus Michigan.
Oh yeah.
This is your only.
This
is your guys' only chance at winning something against us because next year we'll have that freshman start and you're fucked. So.
if the freshman starts.
He's redshirted this year.
Yeah, and what if he takes off and leaves just because he knows that this offense is shit, this defense is terrible?
He wanted to commit to us because we were going to redshirt him so he can focus on his studies.
Right, I heard his parents won't let him play. That's what I heard.
Yeah, this year because of Harbaugh. Because Harbaugh promised him that it's stupid, even though Harbaugh was gone. But here we are.
It's not the Michigan team of last. That's all I can say.
No, it's not. No, it's not. But onto a better topic of conversation that we can all agree on. Lions talk, right? Lions play Dallas tomorrow at Jerry World. They're going to be wearing the all-white uniforms.
The marshmallow.
All white.
Yes. What'd you guys think of the black uniforms?
Oh, best uniforms in the sport.
I think so. And with that blue.
Whew. Oh, that helmet. Now I would like it if they would have kept the old school Lion helmet, but like make it a black instead of like the white helmet. You know what I mean? Like make it like a blue helmet how it was, but instead of the black like new school Lion, do it the black old school Lion. That would have been so dope.
Oh, are you talking like the old school Lion was kind of like the thin Lion, right?
It was like elongated kind of.
Yeah.
I don't like that one. I don't like that lion. That is a malnourished lion right there. That is that lion needs something to eat right now.
So what you're saying is the lion we have now eats a lot of kneecaps and shit,
Yeah, the lion eats a lot of kneecaps that we got right now. I don't like the malnourished lion.
If you guys can tell, the logo gets bigger every single time we win the game.
Right.
But obviously, Lions are what? 4-1?
3-1.
3-1.
3-1.
Yeah, because we had a bye week, so this is technically week 5. So yeah, this would be dope. Yeah, Lions are 3-1. The face Cowboys.
I think we're gonna go into Jerry World and spank the shit out of them because they ain't right. They got no run game. They Dak and CD are not what they used to be as far as chemistry wise. So
you said Dak? I don't know a Dak. I know Dakota Rain Prescott. That's who I know. Dakota Rain.
Giving him his full government.
Damn.
His full government. Michael Parsons is out too.
Huh?
Michael Parsons is out too, so that gives our offense like a ton of advantage right now.
Yeah.
So we got Mahogany's out.
Mahogany.
Let's see.
Christian Mahogany.
Oh, yeah. Well.
Yeah, Michael Parsons is out with his ankle. Yeah. And over-under is 52.5. Lions are minus.
Is there an injury report out for the Lions? Because I didn't see it.
Huh?
Is there an injury report out for the Lions?
Yeah, it's offensive line. How do you say it? Mahogany?
Mahogany?
Yeah, he's out with illness. And then
I think it's just Mahogany.
Yeah, I think that's it.
So Melifonwu is back?
Looks like it.
Sweet.
So both teams on a 2-game win streak. Lions are 3-1 for their record versus the spread, while Dallas is 2-3. So Lions are 8th in points per game, 10th in points allowed, 3rd in total yards a game with 397. Right, we're 7th in passing yards per game, 7th in rushing yards, 22nd in yards allowed, and 12th in touchdown or turnover difference. So pretty solid across the board.
Shabby.
Yeah.
So what are you guys' predictions with this game here? Well, obviously, I'm going to naturally assume we're all going to go with the Lions, right? So what would you guys, let's go final score.
34-20.
34-20.
You think we're going to run it up on them?
Yep.
Legit, like run it up on them?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We have to, because without Micah, that's our bet. That's their way. That's the typical Lions way now, going back to that old school run and running down the throats with the two-headed monster. Then throw in some J-Mo trick plays and boom. Yeah, I think we can make a statement. It's a statement game. We go into Jerry World and just, pounce on them. This is it. We put the league on notice.
Okay, so Paul says 34-20. Jeremy, what about you?
Man, every single game I always think the Lions are going to outdo whatever total that they end up with. So I'm going to go low on this one. I think it's going to be like 28-20. I definitely think it'll be close, but I do think Dak will throw a couple interceptions. I'm hoping Terrion Arnold gets his first pick off of Dak in this game as well, too. But another thing we still got to worry about is these damn refs out in Jerry World. I don't know what it is over there, but for some reason they just favor Dallas so much. Jerry's got him in his back pocket, so that is the only thing that I'm worried about.
That's the only reason why I'm scared is because Arnold might be put on CD, and CD will torch him. And
CD's definitely going to go left to right all over the field because they're going to try and target Arnold to get that pass interference.
Well, the thing is, too, they got really no one else to throw to. Dalton Schultz is not what he was last year, and they got no other receiver.
They got Tolbert. They
got Cooks, but like Cooks is meh,
Cooks ain't the Cooks of the past. That's for sure.
Right.
You got Dak's best friend in Ezekiel Elliott.
No, they're saving Ezekiel for what?
Yeah, for what?
The dude's, 30? Isn't he like 31 or 30 or something like that?
Dude, every year, we've talked about Zeke before. Every year Zeke has just gone down. So I would be even surprised if he cracks 700 yards rushing this season.
He's already getting pissed. He's not getting enough touches. So it's like, how is that going to go the rest of the year?
So, Jeremy, I'm going to kind of go low, but I'll go 28-17.
28-17. All right, that's not bad.
I'll go 28-17. You got Jordan Lewis, Michigan dude. He's been talking a lot of talk. So I think Jordan Lewis is going to be on St. Brown, but that will open up J-Mo. And we got to get Laporta and Brock involved.
Yeah. Brock is more like a blocker. Yeah. We just need to get Laporta open. J-Mo will, get his touch.
I think. Mm-hmm. I love
it. Plus, they still got to worry about Gibbs on the outside too. He's fast.
Yeah.
So it's like, we got a lot of weapons to work with that I don't think they have like the resources to stop this effectively.
So this will be a good game for sure. That'll be a good game for sure. All righty, fellas. So that does it for the sports talk here. Now we're going to kind of do more shoot the shit. So I went to a Harry Potter pop-up bar last night, which is at the Iron Gate in Wyandotte. And dude, it was fucking awesome.
That's dope.
It is fucking awesome. Jeremy, we already know how you feel about fucking Harry Potter.
Harry Potter pop-up bar? How is this a thing?
Hell yeah. So drinks were good. Food was delicious. I actually I took a photo of the...
Jeremy, it's time to get the times, okay? You're going to have to get over your hatred.
Dude, I just don't understand. It's Harry Potter. Like, what are we doing here? I actually fear that, like, my girl is now into Harry Potter because she recently, I don't know if this came off a TikTok shop or whatever the hell this is from, she bought wands that light up, that are like candles that you hang up all over the place, and it comes with a wand that you flick a button and then it just lights up all the other shit. I'm like,
My wife wants to get those same exact candles.
It's amazing.
What is this?
Says the guy who's got freaking a B-Dubs bowl in the back, a lion shit,
Hey,
pops, and then you got fucking Fast and
hey.
Furious. Like, so you can't rip on us for liking shit like that when you like freaking Vin Diesel's Familia.
Hey, this was the first ever Buffalo Wild Wings bowl, and might I add, the Spartans were at this bowl too. So that's why I snagged this
Did they lose
poster
that game?
when I was at B-Dubs. No, they won that game actually.
Oh, did they win that game? Oh, okay.
Yes.
Did they get a whole bucket of fucking wings for the championship, or what? What did they get?
No, but the trophy was like that giant buffalo that's just like bronze or whatever.
Was it a painted gold wing?
Yeah, I was just gonna say
it wasn't gold.
Trophy.
Some weird silver looking color.
Who did they face for that game?
I couldn't even remember.
Like
it was so long ago.
Yeah, like Gimme game, probably. Yeah, probably that's what that was.
Yeah, like Utah.
So anywho, drinks were freaking good. I had the fire flatbread. That was amazing. I posted the photos on my Instagram, and so they had a bunch of different cocktails and everything. And my wife and I got it from. I got one called Escape from IG, which is the name of bar Iron Gate, but it would have been Azkaban, but they can't really do it because of copyright infringement.
Copyright.
So did they have any kind of like butterbeer or anything like that?
Yeah, so they this was the names of the drinks, right? And keep in mind, obviously, they can't really say everything because of copyright. So they had a
It's
yellow
a Harry Potter bar, but don't name any Harry Potter shit.
So
Harry Potter-esque.
It's funny. It's funny. They had yellowish snitch, life eater. It's pretty good. Escape from IG, Butterbeer, Basic White Witch, Slither in the Grass, Whining Myrtle, Unicorn Blood, Baba Yaga, Sirius Black,
Baba Yaga.
Boy, House Old Fashioned, Black
different series.
Whirlwind of Lies, Polynesian Potion, Fire Whiskey, Slug Shots, and Pixie Punch. So I had the Unicorn Blood and the Escape from IG. My wife had the where was it? Whining Myrtle and she had another one here. I think it was Life Eater, and one of the drinks came in like a Dobby glass, like Dobby the Elf glass. It sucked because you couldn't take it home, but it's Iron Gate and wine, and it's so good. Food.
That just means you didn't try hard enough.
Yeah, I told her, I was like, just stick it in your purse and just like pump it out.
She's got a purse, just put it in there. Yeah,
right.
Like, you know how much shit I've taken from like Red Lobster and Applebee's and shit like that. Yeah, like babe, put this in your purse. There's pepper, salt and pepper shakers upstairs.
When I was in Vegas, I went to a few Gordon Ramsay restaurants. I stole napkins. I stole some fucking like the menus and shit like that. I was like, I'm taking this shit when I went to Hell's Kitchen. So it's like,
how'd you take a napkin?
Because it said Hell's Kitchen on it.
Oh, I was like, damn, bro, you really like that napkin, huh?
I just said Hell's Kitchen on it. I still got it. So,
also speaking of Hell's Kitchen, they have a series on Vice TV called The Dark Side of the 90s. Hell's Kitchen is a part of that as well too. It's
really?
the bad side of Hell's Kitchen that no one else got to see while on camera.
Wait, Hell's Kitchen was in the 90s?
Well, it started in the 90s.
It's been going on for like 20-something seasons, bro.
So many seasons.
But because he had like Kitchen Nightmares, Hell's Kitchen, he's got this next level up chef. He
just really likes to yell at people.
I mean, can you blame him? You can go into any restaurant in Kitchen Nightmares and start throwing dishes and cussing the chefs out. Like,
what are you, an idiot sandwich?
Yeah. What are you? So that shit's been dope. But yeah. So, all right, moving on from that. What do you guys want to talk about next? Because we got WWE. You want to talk? All right.
It's fresh in my mind from watching it last night.
So
I didn't even get to watch SmackDown last night. I've seen a couple clips, but that's about it.
You didn't miss much, but you know.
I saw
the end was the best, obviously.
Jimmy attacking the bloodline, and then Jimmy was talking about, hey, we need some help, and he's calling my boy, Mr. Uso.
So, did you guys watch Bad Blood?
I did.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So, they're setting up, I think War Games is going to be The Rock and his crew, and then Roman and his crew. for like the new bloodline versus the old bloodline. I think that's what they're trying to set up for at Survivor Series. Hopefully that's gonna be it. And then last night, Jimmy lost to Solo, which led to them beating the crap out of both of Roman and him. And then Jimmy saying how, yeah, we need help, Oos, and all this crap. So yeah, I think Jay is gonna be coming soon to their aid. Otherwise, I don't know, unless they have some other Fatu we don't know about, which probably is the case, because that's usually the case. They usually come out. There's two other ones. One of them's in NXT right now, and the other one's in the Indies that could easily come over anytime they want. So there's two of them out there already. One of them, his name is Zilla. The other one, I forgot his name, but yeah. So
I just got to be
matter
honest.
of time before they come.
I think at Bad Blood, cracking up with Jacob Fatu was like, "I love you, Solo. I love you." It's just like
they need to think too that the Rock's daughter is in NXT, so she can come whenever she wants to and fuck up some shit.
There's two more sisters as well too to this Fatu family as well that they've been trying to pull over to WWE as well. So
this is
who
wild.
knows where
I've
this
never
could go.
seen. Look, I just like the Tigers. I've just kind of recently gotten back into wrestling after a long hiatus, so this has been huge for me. And I did not. You guys just mentioned that. Like, how many of these?
Dude,
how many of these motherfuckers are there?
I'm telling you, Rikishi is like the mecca of this shit. He was fucking. Okay, I don't know what the hell. Like, goddamn.
That dude was just throwing it.
Fucking. My man was out here fucking.
He's just like, hey, you come here.
Like that's like the most interesting storyline though. Of course, I mean, putting Dom in a shark cage. That Bad Blood was fucking epic. That was so good. I love that storyline. It's so good though.
That fight was heavily botched.
Yeah, but I mean, Dom has so much heat on him that you can't just not do that. Dom has. I've never seen a wrestler with so much heat on him than what Dom has.
Like he gets on the mic, they boo him.
The minute the dude speaks a word, he's fucking getting like obliterated by the audience. So
how does a heel
you
turn
haven't seen that in forever. Like you don't see that.
No, I do like the storyline of Mommy and Liv and Dom and everything like that. And
oh yeah,
that storyline. You can go a lot of different ways, and obviously you guys got the Judgment Day versus the what do they call them? Rhea and Damien. What do they call them?
Terror Twins.
Terror Twins.
Yeah. So I like that. Obviously Finn Balor. He's really freaking annoying. I hate when he talks too, but I'll take Finn over Dom any day of the week.
Now too, last night, Kevin Owens attacked Randy Orton in the parking lot, so that's gonna set up some shit between Cody, him, and Randy. So we'll see how that all turns out too, because that's gonna pretty much be like a triple threat at some point here coming soon.
Well, yeah, we got what is it? Crown Jewel is coming up. When's Crown Jewel coming up?
Oh my! Don't get me started. Don't get me started.
This might be
something I could rant about. That's something
I was about to say. This might be the Paul rant. Hold on.
That stupid ass belt that they did.
All right,
oh my god.
We're gonna segue into the rant right now. So Paul, all right. So we have a new section. We have a section.
You sure you don't want to take it?
Go off, King.
No. Go off.
Mine would have just been right.
Old grandpa
this is a ranting section to where anybody can rant about something. We just happen to strike a nerve with Paul. Paul didn't have anything at first, but now he does.
That's because I totally forgot about it.
So Paul, go off, King. Go ahead.
Go off, kid. So yeah, pretty much at the Bad Blood pay-per-view, Triple H announced a new belt, and it's going to be called the Crown Jewel belt, which is setting up the heavyweight champion versus the WWE champion, and then determine. The rules are stupid because you don't know really what the implications will be and what that means. So if they lose, do they lose their belts, or do they just get this belt? And the belt looks stupid as fuck. It's too obnoxiously big, which means that Triple H probably didn't design it, and it was probably the Saudis that did because they wanted to get their name out and make them all gaudy as shit. And it's a mid card belt. It's nothing that we need to promote more than what you do at one pay per view a year, which means this is going to be stupid. The booking's going to be stupid. It's not going to make sense. None of it will ever make sense. This is a total Vince move without being a Vince move. And I'm disappointed in Triple H for doing this shit, but he's probably doing it because the Saudis are paying him a shitload of fucking money that is stupid. And it's doesn't need to be any part of this storyline. You're ruining what you were building and you're making it confusing. Just no.
Well, I'm trying to find a belt for you. Hold on.
I wish I had.
Is this it?
Yeah.
That thing, yeah. When I saw that, and it's like 54.
This is it. This looks terrible.
Thank you.
Just way too much. When I saw this, it's way too much going on because
But like Jeremy, do you get the rules behind this? Like, I guess the champions face each other, but what does that mean if they win?
Triple H said they don't lose their titles.
So what's the point of this belt then?
Yeah, so exactly. It's like, do you become the world, like the heavyweight champ, and then the whatever champion is?
Like, do you just win this belt once a year?
Or is it like, what's it, King and Queen of the Ring or something like that?
Yeah.
That's what I think. That's what I think it is. It's kind of like the King or Queen of the Ring. You get the crown and whatever this briefcase is.
You got
Crown Jewel is the worst fucking card of the year. Crown Jewel has notoriously been the worst pay-per-view each year because of how many botched matches there are and how many shitty matches there are.
So maybe the champions facing each other, that's their way of elevating the matches so they don't get botched or whatever. So it's like, okay,
there's no way around that because if you look back notoriously throughout the Crown Jewel history, all the matches that have been there, like the premier, they did Goldberg versus fucking
Taker.
The Taker, and Goldberg got hurt the first 2 minutes of the fucking match. Then you got Shawn Michaels and Triple H they both getting injured. Triple H tore his pec off his fucking body. And they just every single year is stupid. The only thing I do like that they're doing at Crown Jewel now is more women's matches, which is cool because you don't get that. You haven't got that in decades. Now all of a sudden they're doing that, which is cool. But they're the best matches. The women have the best matches. They do that now already. Mostly the women's matches are starting to get better than the men's, but at Crown Jewel especially, the women's matches are the best ones because they're going for nostalgia in Crown Jewel because they never got that over there. And so I don't know. It's always the worst fucking. I hate that card. That's always the worst card.
So
this title looks terrible.
You got Cody Rhodes. You got Cody Rhodes versus Gunther, and then you got Liv versus Nia Jax.
Right.
Those are going to be the two champions, and
those are so far the only two matches announced.
Yeah, 2 matches announced. Right.
I don't know when was it like November or is it?
I think it's November. Yeah. I think
so you're having when's Survivor? Isn't Survivor Series November too?
Yeah. They probably just have them both in November, if anything.
Let's see.
So you make one ahead, like early in November.
Usually Survivor Series has always been November. So unless they're making it like the end of November, who knows? In January is
November 30th is War Games, Survivor Series War Games.
So when Royal Rumble is what, January or February?
Crown Jewel is November.
That is in February. Rumble's in February. I'm actually trying to go to Rumble too.
In January.
Yeah, Royal Rumble is January 27th.
Oh, it's January?
Yep. So you got 2 in November, then you got 1 late January. So we're gonna see.
Well, I think Fastlane's coming soon too.
Oh Lord.
They do that like the month or two before Mania.
That's one pay-per-view they
They're
can get
saying
rid
that
of.
might be at Detroit because they're teasing that.
Yeah, they're
No,
doing a
they're
live
teasing.
event. They're doing a live event
No,
in Detroit in December, I think.
that's the holiday tour. What they're teasing is
Oh,
the Motor City Machine Guns because they
really?
are from Detroit. D-Mac knows a lot about them as well too. Is good friends with them as well. So that's what they're teasing with the whole cars,
Really?
Motor City, Detroit, Woodward, all that other stuff like that. Not a pay-per-view.
Oh no, shit. Okay.
Good shit. Good shit. All right. So I love that we've segued into the the go off king section here.
It was pretty fluid because
Paul was upset.
Yeah, Paul was very upset. So I wish I had like a stupid counter. How many times he said stupid and just kind of like I'll have to get a clicker for next time and be like, he said this 27 times. So let's move on to this next one here. We got any movies, any shows that we're watching, fellas?
we just finished up that what's that one with Kristen Bell and Adam Brody? That rom-com.
Oh,
Nobody can see that or whatever. Oh, you know what I'm talking about, though.
yeah, I forgot what
Yeah,
it's called, but
we just
yeah, I know
finished
what you're talking
that.
about.
That was pretty good show. They were renewing it for the second season.
Let's see, Kristen Bell. That's a good play.
Then obviously watching the Penguin because that's really
Dude,
good.
I got to start watching that. I heard
Nobody
it's really good.
wants this.
So good. Yeah.
Is that what it is, Paul? Nobody wants this.
Yes.
Yep.
All right, so I've never even heard of it. So talk to us about that. What's that about?
So Kristen Bell and her sister ironically have a podcast, and they talk about like relationships and all this bullshit. And they meet. Adam Brody is a rabbi, and they meet at a mutual friends party, and then they just click and go from there. But I will say how they do like the relationship in here. It's not like a typical rom-com where like I don't want to be with him, but like I do want to be with him, and when I do want to be with him, I just don't want everybody to like judge me. It's like they actually like show how a relationship can grow and how it's not typical like rom-com-y bullshit, which I like. So it's not like a typical movie romance. So yeah.
All right, so
kind of more realistic.
No,
kind of.
It was like that movie with Jonah Hill and
I know who you're thinking about.
Was it Laura London? Is it?
Yeah. Laura
that
London.
movie was good, and that explained like the difference between white and black culture of like, oh, you're dating a white boy, and then
the one with Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, Eddie Murphy plays Laura London's dad, and he goes and takes him to the hood and everything like that, trying to scare him and whatever like that. But that was a good movie. My wife and I enjoyed that one, and we actually just last night we watched the second Beetlejuice movie.
Oh, was it good?
I liked it. I think they did a good job of.
Did they hit a lot of nostalgia? I'm assuming.
Yeah, they touched on a little bit of the old stuff of like how this person came in, because the dad and mom, and obviously Jenna Ortega plays what's her face's daughter, Winona Ryder's daughter, and they talk about how Winona Ryder's husband, is not in the picture anymore and stuff like that, and they kind of throw back to the nostalgia a little bit. Danny DeVito's in there for a little bit. William Dafoe's in it. So it's a good cast. I really enjoyed it. There's a little few different storylines, but I think it kind of ties well, and they don't saturate it. They don't overdo it. Nothing like the storyline's not too short. I'm not one of those movie critics that have to pick apart every single movie, but if something's kind of blatantly obvious, obviously you can tell. I really enjoyed it. It's about 45 minutes long or so. It's on Prime. You can rent it for $20, So it was cool to watch that movie last night. So
you want to give me the $20 so I can rent it?
Huh?
You want to give me the $20 so I can rent it?
Well, technically,
Or
I
I
have
can
it
just
for
give
48
you
hours, so
my
I can give you
site.
my Prime. And if you watch it tonight, you can watch it again. So,
Oh shit!
yeah, because I got
Or
it
I can
for
just give
48
you my
hours.
site that you can watch all these movies on, for free.
Right, for free.
We'll have to segue on that. All right, Jeremy, we're recording right now, but TV shows, nothing.
No, I need you to show your account now on live right now. Do it.
Oh, I will say Marvel has sucked me back in once again with the whole
Agatha.
Agatha all along. Like
Yeah.
that series is really good. It's heating
I
up.
have not watched it. I have not
Dude,
watched
Jamie
it yet.
loves it. Jamie fucking loves it. Oh my
Like
god.
I'm trying to get my girl to start watching it because I'm like I think she will like the whole magical side of Marvel
Well,
a lot more than.
Jamie's favorite movie is Hocus Pocus, so she just immediately loves anything Halloween too. So this is just
Hmm.
easy for her to watch. And plus, Aubrey Plaza is the shit. So
Aubrey Plaza is like the shit. Like she
yeah.
deserves an award for all the roles that she's done in the past. So like I heard someone say something outrageous like she's just an alien that came down to Earth to check out everyone and somehow is now blown up to be a movie star because of how weird she is.
Dude,
That's fair. That's fair. I can kind of see that.
no, her and Catherine Hahn are amazing together. So it's No, the show is awesome. You
How
should
many
check it
episodes is it?
out. So far there's been 5.
I think it's 10 altogether.
Yeah, and it's every Wednesday.
Okay.
But yeah, no, it's super good, and I think it takes place 3 years after WandaVision events like
Okay.
that. The whole shit transpired.
Yeah. Don't spoil anything for me. I don't want to know.
Superman comes in, blows up the whole town, and then Spider-Man swoops down and turns into a witch. So yeah,
Rumor is we could see Mephisto, but
you
that's
always
just
will see Mephisto. Jesus Christ,
that's
I'm sick of
just a
that
rumor.
rumor.
We
I'm
don't
sick
know.
of that rumor. God, it's another
That is
rant.
just a rumor.
That's
We
another
don't know
rant.
anything.
All right.
Are we
You
gonna
only
go off
handle
King
one
Part
rant.
Are you
Two?
gonna go off again?
This is just the first episode. You got to save some of those rants. So, Jeremy, what about you? Any besides Agatha, any series or movies that you watch?
Agatha, we just finished The Circle, the newest season of The Circle that just popped off, and now
That's
we're
one on
on
Netflix.
to and now we're on to Love Is Blind. I think this is like season 7 of this shit. Like
Oh Lord,
I am getting so tired of
you knee
Love
deep
Is
in it,
Blind
boy.
right now. Like it's the same. This is what irritates me about it. It's like it's not normal everyday people. Like it's not the motherfucking manager at Walmart or something like that. It's some nuclear physicist dude over here who can't find love because he can't leave his fucking cubicle for 2 hours to go on a dinner date. Like, bro, no one cares about this.
I can't.
Oh, I
get
will say
into
the
it.
only other show I watch, what we're trying to watch, is Kevin Can Fuck Himself.
That's a show?
Yeah, it's the chick from Schitt's Creek, Annie Murphy.
Oh,
I've never heard of the show.
So it's because they put some AMC shows on Netflix now, so it's part of that whole like line of AMC shows. But the premise is she and her husband live
Trying to fuck Kevin.
no. So no.
John Tucker must die.
It's whenever you see them two together in the same scene, they're in like a sitcom kind of deal, kind of like, sketch, like sitcom sketch. But then when it cuts to just her, it's like in like real world, like reality and not like sitcom. It's kind of cool how they do it.
And
But
where's
it's
this?
like she pretty much wants to kill him. Yeah. Like she's trying to plot his murder and shit.
So, what streaming
Actually,
service is this on?
Netflix.
Netflix. Okay.
I have to take a look at this.
It's
Okay.
insane. It's like insane. I recommend it.
All right. All right. What's it? Kevin Can Go Fuck Himself.
No, Kevin can fuck himself. Yeah.
All right, Kevin
Can
can
fuck himself.
fuck himself, not can go fuck himself. Okay.
No, can fuck himself.
Kevin can. Yeah. Okay. Got it.
Very interesting title. I will say that.
I was just gonna say. You guys ready for Am I the Asshole?
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. This all right. Am I the asshole for suing my best friend of 13 years after he pushed me into shark-infested waters as a prank?
Huh?
What?
Hey, this is what I found on Reddit. All right. I, 27-year-old male, have been best friends with male, 27 for 13 years. We've always been super close. Last week, we went on vacation to a beach state, and everything was going great until this happened. We were hanging out near a pier, taking pictures. There were hammerhead sharks in the water, clearly visible, but far enough away. Suddenly, out of nowhere, he shot into the water. I freaked out, screaming, thinking I could die. Thankfully, a lifeguard pulled me out right away, but I was absolutely terrified. When I got out, I saw my friend laughing and filming the whole thing. I couldn't believe it. I didn't even say a word. I just went back to the hotel, packed up, and finished the trip on my own. Later that night, he sent me the video making fun of the whole thing. I felt so humiliated and betrayed. He literally put my life in danger for a joke. When I got home, I talked to a lawyer and decided to sue him. I used the video as evidence, and he was served papers yesterday. He called me, and now he's furious, saying it was just a joke and that I'm overreacting after 13 years of friendship. Am I the asshole?
Well,
I don't think his friend is the true asshole because I would never push anyone into shark-infested waters. But he's the asshole. But I don't
sue the motherfucker.
I wouldn't have. He's not an asshole for suing him, right? So he's not an asshole, right? I just don't think I would sue him. I feel like
that's overboard.
I think I would just not be friends with him anymore.
I have questions. One, how close were these sharks? Two, was she on her period when she got pushed in?
Oh God,
they were both males. They're both males.
I was
he on his period when they got pushed in?
Yeah. So they're both 27-year-old males, right? And they've been friends for 13 years since they were 14 years old.
Jesus.
Come on, they've done a bunch of pranks with each other. I'm sure he's probably punched him in the dick a couple times and done some dumb shit as well.
But pushing you into shark-infested waters.
I mean,
so if you were to hit me into the dick, I am going to now sue you. That's my new...
Oh, if someone hits me, they're catching a charge. So what do y'all think? Is he the asshole for suing his friend?
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, man.
That's overboard.
Am I the only one that doesn't think he's an asshole?
There was no ill intent behind it. He wasn't trying to kill him.
He was trying to murder him.
I don't think.
I think his friend's the asshole, not him.
But that's how their friendship is, though. It'd be different if it was like the first time they did a prank on each other, and you're like, what the fuck? But because they have a history of it, it's a little like, would I like to get pushed in a shark-infested water? No, but like, it's the thing they do as friends. I don't know.
I think what makes his friend the asshole was later that night he sent me the video making fun of the whole thing.
It is funny though. I don't know. I've dark humor.
If someone pushed me in shark-infested water, that shit ain't funny.
I got dark humor though, but like that, I mean, is different because it's like you're actually like could have got aged. Hammerheads aren't as notoriously violent as great whites are, so it's like that's like their only saving grace. But like still.
Okay, so let's just say all of us are 3 on vacation, right? And we're going to freaking Florida, right? And we're on a pier. I shove both y'all in there.
I'm suing the fuck out of you.
Waters.
I'm suing
the whole fucking thing.
I'm suing the fuck out of you.
There's no hesitation of suing the fuck out of you.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm the asshole for shoving y'all in there, and then I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna think you're the asshole for suing me for it when I think it's funny. So I think it's all about perspective on this one.
I'm gonna sue you for thinking it's funny.
I'm
gonna double sue you.
How much money is he suing him for? Like, what's the total on life? I guess
$5 million.
I don't know.
$100,000.
like that's a good question too. Like, what is life to get sued for?
What is your emotional damages worth? Emotional damage.
Stress.
I'm looking at some of the comments on here.
But they don't give a number though?
No number, no real details. It's just
If it's public, can you like look it up?
You know how many cases that are probably like, and it doesn't say when
life or death cases.
This happened. Oh, this when I looked, it happened 2 days ago. So there you go. Someone said, I would choose the Sharks over your friend. If you win the case, request that he gets pushed into shark-infested waters in lieu of payment.
In lieu of payment.
Oh, no, I'm just getting into other ones. One was, am I the asshole? My wife left her keys at home and blamed me for getting locked out after I left for work.
Yes.
Am I the asshole for cutting off my parents after they told my partner of 10 years I went to see a lawyer?
Yes.
Let's see here. Oh, here's another one. All right. I might just download the Reddit app at this point. Am I the asshole for standing this woman up after she did it to me twice? This happened about a month ago. Met this woman at a wedding this summer and hit it off well. I got her number and began texting her. We went on a few dates, and I'm pretty sure this is just a casual sex type of thing, as we don't really talk that much anymore, and our snaps are pretty brief, which is fine. However, twice now she has stood me up. For instance, we started to get to know each other, we'll say a month and a half ago. We made plans to cruise around. I was getting ready to leave and texted her, but I didn't hear anything from her. I waited 2 hours and decided to go to bed. I was pretty annoyed. The next day, she said she didn't get the message and apologized. This happened again, this time more recent. We made plans again. We were texting all the way up to the point of me leaving my house. She said, hold up, and that was the last message I got. I called her, texted her, and she never responded. I was pissed and decided that that was the final straw. A couple weeks go by, and she messaged me out of nowhere, out of the blue one night, and said that she has a surprise for me and wanted to meet. I told her she'd probably flake out, and she said, no, LOL. We made plans again, but this time I never showed up. I was supposed to pick her up, but deleted her number. I don't know, thought she would have a taste of her own medicine. Am I the asshole?
No.
Nah. If you stand me up twice, it's like, all right.
Yeah.
Shit.
You
and then
kind of already know.
Come over, I have a surprise.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Not the asshole.
Nah.
He should sue her.
Yes.
For emotional damage.
Yes.
Emotional
damage.
Let's see some of the
for $50 million. Because no one could put a price in your emotional damage, how you thought.
Yeah, I guess you're right on that. Yeah.
Your emotions are priceless, Paul. You're right.
Right. There's no number.
Some people say sounds like you were her backup option. You were her backup dick, probably one of a dozen. Women are.
Damn. Backup dick.
Backup dick.
So, someone said you're both an asshole. You don't need to treat her.
Not even rebound dick. Backup.
The backup dick.
Jesus.
Dang. Oh yeah, I forget. Yeah, the holdup happening twice was likely the dude's coming over. Another dude coming over.
Oh
my.
That's messed up.
Dang. Okay.
Real quick. This popped in my fucking head. I was gonna talk about this today. Did y'all hear about the latest R. Kelly news?
Oh, his daughter?
Yep.
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah.
Apparently, his daughter is claiming he abused her when she was like sexually 8 or 9.
Mm-hmm.
So, Yeah.
Ain't looking good for your boy Kels.
I mean, it hasn't been for a very long time.
Yeah, that's like
this
it's
just
so many people.
adds. This just adds to the fire.
Yeah, so many people are like making fun of him, like pissing on people and stuff like that. Like all jokes contain some truth to it. I don't
So
care what
now,
it is.
speaking of R. Kelly, can we? Is that a good segue into the diddler?
The latest Batman villain.
Right.
All I can say is these Diddy parties in jail are gonna be wild.
Fucking freak offs are wild.
Dude.
The freak offs.
Dude, I know.
A freak off party.
They're saying, I saw this meme that when Diddy first got accused of all this shit, that him and R. Kelly are gonna drop the biggest mixtape. Like, damn.
Yeah, this stuff's wild. I mean, they're talking about like his trial. His trial date got set for like next year, like
May of 25 or something.
So is he going to be sitting in jail until then?
Probably holding. That's fucking awesome. I want to know what the stock prices of Johnson & Johnson did do.
All right, so for those of y'all don't know who've been living under a rock,
how don't you know? No, there's no
yeah,
way you don't know.
There's no way you don't know about this.
There are people that I've talked to that do not know about what's going on with P. Diddy.
What?
Yes, and I'm like, okay, apparently y'all have been living under a rock, but we'll give the Cliff Notes version. So basically, P. Diddy has just been uncovered for his crazy Diddy parties where a lot of shady shit's been going down. And apparently, when the feds raided his place, they had like 1,000 bottles of baby oil. His lawyer tried to say they got it from Costco. Costco was
in bulk,
right? And Costco was like
no.
right back.
We don't do that.
They're like, no, don't put us in this.
They're us.
They're like, no, man, don't do this. Like
now, I was hearing too that he was putting like drugs in the baby oil.
That one surprised me. The dude
So
had
like,
40-foot bed
when it goes into your body, you're getting the same reaction as you would if you got roofied.
Yeah, so basically he's been roofing people and just like hiring sex workers to the point where it's just like he's
been sex trafficking. He's
sex
been
trafficking,
human trafficking. He's been.
And then obviously this whole stuff with Cassie. It all started with Cassie and that
beating the shit out of her, throwing her down a hotel hallway. And
yeah. So this stuff has been happening for apparently
caught on video doing it Ray Rice style. Like, yeah, dude, it's
so this is, and apparently like now the guest lists are kind of, I don't want to say being exposed, but people are like,
a few of them are fleeing the country.
Yeah, there's a lot of people on this guest list that do not want their name to be known as well too. And I don't even know if you guys heard about this, but did anybody hear the audio of supposedly Meek Mills and Diddy?
Really?
Like Meek Mill and Diddy, like
there's audio,
clapping some shit. Yeah, damn.
Cross stocking a little.
Damn.
Yeah, there's audio. I think
there's
Bodyguard or whatever, like literally exposed this and was like, yeah, there's a lot of people there.
Is it sword play? Is it sword play?
I don't know about sword play. It's a backdoor play. Yeah, that's what it is.
Look, everybody knows that the life of celebrities, and Shannon Sharp brought it on that podcast with Marlon Wayans? He straight up asked him, was like, you ever been to a Diddy party? And he said, he's like, no, because I leave, and then whatever else happens afterwards.
No, I leave.
It's a good excuse. I don't know if he's a part of it.
He probably saw Diddy start bringing out the oil, and he's like, all right.
Yeah, time to go. But
right,
who knows? Who knows what's been going on with these parties? But apparently, Diddy's facing basically life in jail.
Years and years.
What's the other one? Sex trafficking. He's facing like one charge where.
Another one.
What is it? Let's look. Sex trafficking.
Again, this is all allegedly, so don't come after us.
Yeah. Racketeering, that's the other one. Oh. Racketeering, conspiracy, sex trafficking, and the transport transportation to engage in prostitution.
He's diddling and everything, huh?
Yeah, and I think the one where it's the racketeering conspiracy, I think that's the one where he faces life. Let's see here.
They should put on their Tupac's murder, but you know.
Yeah, everybody like
you're gonna lump that in there too. Like what?
You know that motherfucker did it.
I mean, I know he did it.
Well,
but
he didn't. Okay, he didn't.
He
do
set
it,
it
but
up.
He set it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so here it is. One count of racketeering conspiracy, which carries a maximum sentence of life in prison. One count of sex trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion,
yeah.
which carries a maximum sentence of life in prison and a mandatory minimum sentence of 15 years. And one count of transportation for purposes of prostitution, which carries a maximum sentence of 10 years.
See, the thing is, what sentence it is, the minute that motherfucker goes to any kind of general population, he's gone. So he will serve a life sentence if it's only 10 years, essentially, because he ain't getting out of there alive.
So this might be, I don't know if you guys saw the Club Shay Shay interview with Cat Williams and how Cat Williams was exposing everything. It looks like whatever Cat was saying was kind of coming true.
Yep.
So, and Cat even said that he's here to expose everything. So, I don't know. Whatever happens with Diddy, shit's wild out here. Shit's wild out here. All right, y'all want to finish up with the mugshot shawties?
Sure.
Diddy parties are crazy.
Show.
Diddy jail parties. That's all I can say. All right, let's get into some mugshot shawties here. Let me see if I can do this and pull this up for you guys.
You got that random ass white girl again? What the
fuck? I do have that random ass white girl, actually. We can start off with her too, as a matter of fact.
All right.
So
how many? Okay, first off, how many are we doing?
So I just have 4. So I got 4 for you guys. Right. And obviously I'll put up the picture and then I'll put up what they did right after. You guys got to tell me what this young lady did to get locked up.
Drunk driving and meth.
Public intoxication and drug possession.
And meth.
Evan, are you adding on the meth as well?
I'm going to put that underneath drug possession.
Well, you guys will be surprised. It is not
weed.
It is not weed either, but battery and dating violence.
What is dating violence?
I have no idea.
Or she beat the shit out of him?
I'm not 100% sure. The dating violence. I don't know. I don't get that one.
All right.
I'm gonna look that up here.
Yeah, you look that up. I will present you guys with the next young lady to make it to our mugshot shorties this week.
She looks happy.
Very wholesome looking young lady. Crack. Crack. It was a crack.
Okay. I'm going to segue. So, dating
this is the first one I will say not meth, but stealing an armed robbery or some kind of robbery.
I'm going crack.
I'm going crack.
I'll explain dating violence after this one. All right. Go ahead, Jeremy.
Okay. So, apparently that is not what this young lady did. However, where's this thing? Ha.
You're fine.
Shoplifting.
What is it?
Shoplifting.
So stealing. I was right. Woohoo.
Yeah, I was about to say she looks too happy, so that's right.
She was happy to get locked up for stealing whatever bag this was.
Dating violence typically refers to any type of verbal, emotional, physical, or sexual abuse that occurs between two people identified as being in a dating relationship.
Oh, so that's me every day. Sweet. All right, cool. I'm under that realm. That's awesome.
What?
All is in a dating violence relationship.
All is in a dating violence relationship. It's good to know.
Good to know.
I'm pointing out the warning signs now.
Right. Free Paul. Hashtag free Paul.
Hashtag free Paul. All right, so that was 2.
He's
Here
gonna
is
kill me, so
our
that's
third young lady.
I'm just waiting for like a shoe to be thrown across the screen.
I know.
That one is forgery, arson, and meth.
Jesus
Wait,
Christ.
what was the third one?
Meth.
Forgery, arson, and meth all together?
Yes.
That's a hell of a night.
Jesus.
Oh, so forgery, arson, and meth.
With a dabble of DUI.
It's like a smorgasbord. What are you doing?
I gotta cover my bases, man.
She's like,
Piling on whatever he did.
let's go fake some illegal checks here, light something on fire, and let's go driving.
With meth.
I'm gonna say
With meth.
some sort of aggravated assault, battery, domestic violence type of thing, and
Meth.
I'm gonna say
What is
being
with
under
the
the
meth?
influence of something.
What is with the meth? I don't understand.
Paul's just I don't know. Paul's
Does
obsession
crazy
with meth
people do
lately
crazy
has-
shit on meth, man.
Well, she did a lot of crazy shit, but apparently it was all battery.
Damn.
She allegedly hit her son's teacher, spat on the principal's desk, and threw a picture frame at the teacher after the teacher allegedly told her, "You need to learn how to raise your children."
She looks like she's the type of mom that would do that.
Yeah. She's like, the fuck I do?
Yeah, she's got a smirk like, yeah, keep talking snuff, like I'll
Right.
knock you out.
That's probably the meth talking.
She didn't even charge with it, Paul. Leave it alone.
She's a mom that does meth on the side. That's all this
Right.
is.
Everyone could dabble or diddle.
Yeah, just dabble a little bit. You know?
Just a little
Gotta go
diddling.
full meth. And finally, I will share with you guys our last mugshot shawty lady. Ooh, this one's rough.
Meth.
Oh, that's 1,000%, man.
I'm 100% all in on
I'll
meth.
say, that one's got
Under the influence, drug possession.
assault.
Look, she's got a freaking ace of, was it diamonds or spades on her left cheek?
Murder. That's murder.
Murder and meth.
Murder and meth.
Murder and meth.
Yeah. That's
I'm gonna go with
murder.
meth.
Well, you both are actually wrong.
Damn it.
Damn.
You're gonna be real surprised about this one.
Chop up.
It's
Theft,
gonna be forgery.
theft, stripping stolen vehicles, 2 charges of theft of property, theft from a banking institution, unlawful breaking and entering of a vehicle, theft, and possession of a firearm.
Little devil of B&E, huh? Shit. Okay.
Yeah,
Damn.
she's a little badass, I guess. I don't know.
Okay. See what meth does to you?
You see what meth does to you. Stay up.
See
Stay
what
up.
meth? This is meth awareness, guys.
We'll start the DARE program back up again.
Oh yeah, just because of her.
Right.
Just because of her. That's freaking hilarious.
Hey, they got in trouble for a reason, so maybe they can just do better next time.
I guess so.
Then we
Well,
wouldn't
if you
have
have
this
anything
segment
else-
if it did better.
Fellas, do
What'd
we
you
got
say?
anything else to talk about? Any other last
I don't.
mentions?
No, I don't. I mean, it's been a great week. Hell, get ready for the Lions tomorrow. Tigers play in what, like a little over 30
Half hour.
minutes.
Yep.
So
That'll be a
we're
good
gonna,
weekend.
yes,
I
it
do.
will. Yes, it will. So, all right, people. So, thank you all for tuning in. Whenever you guys see this on our new podcast, Broken Millennials Podcast. All right, starting myself, Evan. We got JB and Paul. As always, hopefully you guys tune in, and we'll see you guys next time.
Deuce.
Meth.